Hello everybody, this is Crossblades. Yes, exactly. Commander, the French battleship Jean Bart has the honor of becoming the first Tier 9 ship available in the arsenal and in the premium shop at the same time. You can become its first owner. Straight up, the battleship is only available until November 32. And I studied up on the ship. And said, this is my style of battleship. It is exactly what I'm looking for. And a Tier 9 battleship for what I do for PvE. I want you to see what I've done with its stats. I've given it extra hit points, so it's got 72,000 hit points instead of the usual 69,000. I've increased its reload time to 22.9 seconds instead of 26 seconds. And its 180-degree turn time is 35.6 seconds instead of 36 seconds. So it's a little faster on the turn time, and the reload time is a little better. And then the maximum dispersion is better at 285 meters. And then the chance of fire on HE is 36%. I might make that 38%. And then do the HE run where I make the HE more penetrable. And then really, really use that HE. Because it's a beast. Okay. And then my secondary armaments are basics. They're pretty good. And I'm going to see what I can do to get the manual secondaries and the manual AA defensive, because these are nice. These are nice. My maneuverability is currently 30 knots, 16 seconds. I didn't do anything to really change the maneuverability. It's maneuverable enough for what my needs are. However, I am increasing its concealment. It's oh yeah. So this is my commander so far. I've got the basic preventive maintenance, then the expert marksman to get the traverse speed of all my weapons a little better, and then the hit points. Now, most people aren't going to do hit points, but I'm facing bots, so hit points is no problem. Now, all of my stuff is going to be towards these things. I might get this demolition expert for 3. That would make it 9, and then I would have 10 left. So that would be manual, fire control. That's now 18 manual fire control. And that gives me 2 points left. And I'd probably get Adrenaline Rush. Now that's if I go that route. Now what I could also do is go with more concealment and be really, really hard to spot. Go with manual, AA, to give my guns a lot of damage, and go manual fire control to give my dispersion shells secondary armament 60%. That's just nice. So that gives all of my weapons capability. And then what I would do with my leftover point is put it into expert loaders, so that way it's really easy to switch shell types. Those are the 2 things that I'm looking at doing with this commander, but all of them deal with this kind of setup. Now, for my modules, I have the main armaments modification. I have the damage control systems 1. I have aiming systems modification, which is where the dispersion comes at -7%, which is really nice. And the dispersion of the secondary battery is better. Damage control systems modification 2. We don't want flooding. It's just better. I don't really need to worry about maneuverability. I'm fine. And here I have Concealment. See, dispersion of shells fired by the enemy attacking your ship is plus 5%. That's excellent. That's excellent. It's so much better than target acquisition, where your spotting range is better, acquisition range of torpedoes is better. You are going to be in the back, and so you don't need to really worry about this until you just use your stealth to move forward. And then main battery modification 3. That's where my reload time is less. But if you notice, the main battery traverse speed is minus 13%. That is why I took this, is to negate that. Now it's plus 7%, so you're only losing about 5%, 0.5% degree, something like that. Now what I could do is I could change it to a really, really long range, but I noticed that the dispersion is okay for that range if you're fighting an aircraft carrier. Otherwise, it's kind of bad. Or I can change it to the anti-aircraft defense and increase my aircraft damage by 25%. But with the other things I'm doing with the manuals, it's just better. The battery reload time is 3 seconds. I'm not going to worry about that. Alright. Now the ammunition and consumables. Engine boost 2. I'm going to use engine boost 1. I don't use engine boosters a lot. Main battery reload booster. I don't use that a lot either. I mean, it's a good thing to have, but I don't mind using the default. It's free. Repair party 2, of course. And damage control party 2, of course. That's awesome. So now, this one, I have 19 available of these main battery reload boosters. And I was going to use them, but I'm learning that with the way I play the ship, it's the 180-second reload time is just fine, and I don't use a ton of times, so it's okay. So you can say, well, you're not optimally using the ship. Well, that's okay. I'm using it against bots. I don't have to be optimal to use it against bots. All right. So that's my setup for my Jean Bart. This thing is amazing. It is a great ship. It's very forgiving. If you get somebody behind you, you have these secondaries. The anti-aircraft suite is just, yeah, outstanding. Your main weapons, they're good enough. Everything in this is good enough right now. It's a well-rounded ship for a 6-point commander, and it's been doing me really good justice. Let's see. All right. Let's see if I can do a specific ship. That doesn't do anything. G-Masters ranks. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. It ends in 3 days anyway. Yeah, Jean Bart is 100% win rate. You know, all my ships basically do. I lost a few in the Ashitaka and the Dresden, a couple in the Kolberg and the Diana, you know. Yeah, I lose a few sometimes. I've lost Oh, at 276, maybe, I don't know. Most of the time I win. Co-op battles are easy. They're so relaxing. Yeah, I played 6 battles. So that means I have 19 with the times 3. And we're going to show you what I did for flags. All economic flags. All of the economic flags. I saved them for this ship. Now, my camouflage right now is this one for now, because this does a 250%. So let's see how she works in action right now. The warrior's path. Dum, dum, dum. All right, what do we got here? All right, mainly a tier 8 battle. We're gonna beat the tar out of some things. All right, so with a battleship like this, I want to stay in the back. So we're gonna attack C by going to B, right about there.
Autopilot mode enabled.
There. There. There.
General quarters.
Traverse speed is just right. It makes a smooth barrel. Just really nice. We got one cruiser going to A. Knucklehead. He should join his buddies.
Enemy force detected.
Awesome. See that dispersion? It's gonna go where I'm a little deep. Alright, I'm in the dead.
The ship is on fire!
Enemy cruiser detected. Waypoint reached. Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
And right about now.
The ship is on fire.
Our team has taken the lead.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah. Good.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
That one's gone.
Our victory is in sight.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Now you see why I got those extra hit points.
Torpedoes astern.
Disabled.
That damage received 80,000. Awesome. Commander XP 6,000. See that? He will be where he needs to be very, very soon. All right. So that's what you can do. That spread is perfect for those cannons. Now what do I want? Let's go with more signals and camouflages. That's okay. She's a beautiful ship.